Hmm.
All right. So from here, I guess we can go into topic four, which is one we've been putting off for a while, but it's always relevant, so that'd be why.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the hot sauce out because this is gonna be
Yep.
spicy.
Hot
Very
take.
much.
So we're basically just gonna be ranting about how stupid YG is.
Sounds
And
about right. And
that's
now he's gonna
literally
sue
all you need
us.
to know.
He
Yep.
said he's
I
gonna
just
sue
really
people that.
I hope YG doesn't become like a yearly rant, but I wouldn't mind if YG
Oh,
becomes a yearly rant because I have a lot to say about YG. I don't know about you guys.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is a long time coming.
Where do we even start? Where do you even start? I don't know.
Um, I think we should start with Mix Nine and
Yeah,
how
the survival shows that we don't
like
need.
or in the variety. So he started a variety show like branch this year or whatever last year, and like yeah, so he did Mix Nine. Nobody watched it. He's stealing all these members from all these groups we care about, like Playback and
Zero
Luna,
zero
uh,
percent rate.
and Ace, and
Wait, did Mix
yeah,
Nine really get 0% ratings
Well, I mean,
once?
zero.
it got less than 1%.
He less than one
Oh
So
my
percent.
people were
God.
people were
It gets
advertising it as zero.
it
And
gets rounded down.
it's
But I
on
mean,
it's on JTBC, so it's on cable. So like that's
it,
one reason
it's
why.
on
But
JTBC and it's
still,
not knowing
like,
bros. So basically, it
yeah,
died.
Yeah.
basically. Um, but yeah, like nobody watched it, and like YG was like being really. So I haven't watched. We none of us have watched it, so I can't really say I have the content.
Nope.
But I've heard like bad things about YG, just like hating on people in it, like
YG
idols.
being YG, basically. 'Cause this
YG
is,
being YG.
like,
And then
if you know YG, this is nothing new for him. Like,
him being a creeper, and like the guy group debuted, and he's like, oh, I wanted the girl group to debut, and like no, you leave Playback alone, you leave Luna.
Yep.
you leave Luna goddamn alone. And
Uh,
praise, praise freaking Happy Face Entertainment. Um, for like having the
dropping
having the
yeah,
presence of mind to be
thank
like,
God
you know what,
for
we got what we wanted out of this show. We're out. Like,
Dreamcatcher.
that-
Boom.
yeah, like because we would have been screwed basically.
yeah. So luckily the girl group didn't debut, but now I know Cooper's pissed because Ace is losing some members.
Which
Although
is
Ace has also probably lost members to the unit. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen the finale,
Yeah.
but
so. Wait, what are they gonna do? Because they're coming to
yeah, more than half of their members are in.
are not gonna show up to Toronto K-pop Con.
No, they probably will pull them out. They're probably they'll probably do what like Mina and Sejong and
Oh,
Jaehyun
yeah, it's like
did.
it'll be a Wada Man situation.
Yeah, well, I don't think the group will be a What Man, but I think just for that day, like
Okay.
they'll go to. I don't think they're gonna go to Toronto K-pop Con and say we have Ace and have two members because like more than half of the group. is in
Hey,
private
it's
groups.
TVXQ.
Yeah, exactly. They'll just cover TVXQ songs. But yeah, so back on the YG rant. But yeah, then he did like this weird prison variety show where he sent like celebrities to
Ugh.
prison. Like I don't know. If
So
you guys
why,
saw
why,
it.
why is he
There's-
why is he sending he's sending celebrities to prison
To
because
the dungeon.
he's sending celebrities to prison because he's just trying to like gloat that he got away without going to jail for the whole
Yeah,
for-
yeah, exactly. He's the one who should be going to
he
jail.
should no, he literally should be going
So
to
it's
jail for
fraud.
conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy and fraud.
Yeah.
And then also, it came out recently. He, like paid for some dude who sexually abused some girl.
Yeah,
He,
that's
like
that
paid for his court cases and stuff
yeah,
to get
no,
him off.
I have
It was-
this. I have like
Okay,
the
you got-
article up. So yeah,
okay.
it's Lee Jun-ho from Soteji and Boys.
Yeah, it was the TG.
Oh well, that's why it's
yeah,
it's his
like one of his
bandmate.
friends. Yeah, but yeah, he like paid. You can read it.
Yeah, so courtesy of Asian Junkie, I'm just gonna read over like the details. So the fraud was $140,000 of and not paying two people back. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. I'm sure. I know. It's 165 million won.
Yeah, 100. Yeah,
Jesus.
100.
Yeah, and then none of that even takes into consideration the worst offense of all the bunch in which Lee Jun-ho avoided jail time back in 2002 for rape thanks to a settlement. That's insane that you can take a settlement for rape in Korea? Like if you can be
Well,
convicted of rape.
it's a more high up person, so that's probably why.
She
He's
play- yeah,
a
so, like,
famous celebrity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy though. But that you can. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised considering like Korea is run by chaebol companies and they can get away with literally
Yep.
anything. So
Yep.
it's not surprising that high profile idols can get or like celebrities can get away with that. But that is insane. And I mean, it just like like you're just so conflicted about YG. It's like, oh, YG, you make like really good groups, but you make really good decisions, but you also make really horrible decisions that make people want to hate you. And I think one of the things that really pissed me off about YG like a long time ago, like I know maybe it was just like AKP like nonsense, but I think CL and a bunch of other YG entertainment artists were on a variety show, and CL was talking about like how YG like never praises them, or they'd shit talk, like he'd shit talk about them like to their faces, like, oh, you guys are ugly, or oh, you guys aren't doing well, or whatever, that sort of thing. I'm just like,
Yeah, it sounds like him.
I'm just like, seriously, dude.
He's basically just a horrible person. It seems
Yeah,
like literally everything that comes out about him makes him out to be just this huge asshole.
And I mean,
Yeah.
like, granted, okay, there are a lot of assholes and egos in like music in general, but I think
Yeah,
YG just takes it to a completely different level.
Well,
in how
yeah.
asshole
Yep.
and YG is his own worst enemy. Like, I think that pretty much sums up this entire topic. Like, YG is his own worst enemy when it comes to his like all this personal nonsense, when it comes to running his business, when it comes to like releasing his music.
Let's get into the actual business side of it now, like personal, like on the variety show stuff. But
They don't
yeah,
release music.
but yeah, like he does not know how to manage. One, he does not know how to manage girl groups at all. Like he could only ever have one. He didn't put crap out for 21. They put out
Like 21 was the most popular. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
two
even
full
joking.
albums.
21 was the most popular.
they put out too
K-pop
many
group
albums
ever.
in like a year of debut, and then 2 full albums in the 10 years after that, before they disbanded. Like they put out literally nothing. Like every other girl group that was in their tier put out like literally 7 times as much music as them.
Yeah, it's insane. And I know there's just so many. There's just so many like stuff that we haven't heard of, or all these dead projects. Like, oh, 21's gonna do an album with will.i.am, or all this
Never
other
came out.
Never came out. They all we heard was like some like they played it at a club or something. Never heard it ever again.
No.
Like there's just like all this missing music that never came out from them. And
Oh, CL is going to make her American debut. We're still waiting on that.
I mean, she
I
did.
mean-
She did with
No, she made that
Well,
garbage
Lifted,
song.
right,
Lifted.
yeah, but
Like-
she has an album and it's still not out. Which I mean, it might not be entirely to do
And
with
granted,
YG,
this
but
is-
still.
Like you know YG is on pins and needles when CL's kind of like fed up with his bullshit, because I feel like much like JYP did with Suzy, and YG basically tried to make 21 CL and friends.
Yeah.
Where she was the only one getting solos. She was the only one getting like all screen time. She was the only one getting material.
Hey, JYP gave Faye a solo,
An amazing solo.
an amazing solo.
Yeah.
So
No, but yeah, it's just like she seemed so fed up. Like CL seems so fed up with YG like not releasing this album, which is why against obviously like she could literally get in trouble for what she did. Like towards the beginning of the year, she released like clips from the music video, and like she released clips of the song. So I mean I don't know if anything's gonna come out of it or whatever, but I mean she's definitely it's definitely not her holding it back. It's YG.
yeah, and then you get Blackpink, where they've put out 5 songs in like 2 years now or whatever, and they still don't have an album, any mini album or a full album. They're supposedly working on one, but who knows if that's
I don't trust. I
Ever
don't.
gonna
who knows
until
if
I
it'll
see,
come out,
until
when
I
it'll
see
come out,
until
how
I
many.
see-
Go ahead.
until I see a mini album with like 4 or 5.
I was gonna
like,
say
new
how many
tracks.
new songs will be on it. Like for all we know, this mini album will be the 5 songs from the 2
a
singles they
new
released,
song.
plus a new title track. Like that
a
could
remix.
be. Yeah, that could be
It's
their
scary.
mini
It's
album.
scary how that actually might exist. Like
Oh,
that's not
exactly.
even a joke.
Like that would not surprise me if that happens. It would piss me off, but it wouldn't surprise me.
And I mean,
So yeah, like
I have this. I have this article up like right now, like where Jenny had to like basically apologize on a V Live. It's like we don't have music, but like or why they don't have music out. It's like he's putting their artists in a bad position, which is
Yeah.
like not what you want to do. That's like literally the last thing you want to do when you're trying
Like
to
I mean,
run
the fact that she even said, like she even had to say, we literally do not have any songs.
mhm. yeah,
because
it,
they're
like
just like they don't know.
yeah. It basically, to me, it seems like the company YG does not know how to handle promoting more than one group. because like Big Bang
Like
and
Big
21,
Bang does great.
Big Bang they did great, and they neglected 21 because of it. Now Winner is doing great, and they're neglecting Blackpink and Icon because of it. And
Well,
like,
I mean, even Winter's not really doing much right now
well, like,
either.
well, with really, really, like that did
Yeah,
really well, and now Icon's getting something, and I
I
don't think
think
Blackpink's like I think Icon's new song is doing really well, and I don't think like Blackpink's still getting put on the back burner, and like they
honestly,
just
the only group that they had that was a true success was Big Bang, as far as
yeah.
how they were managed and
hmm And
everything being well and all
and I
that.
think the biggest part of that is because so much of it is GD's creative like input and just the
Yeah.
whole group as a whole.
I
They're
feel
very
like
they had a lot of input, and that's because they were their first group, and like
Yeah.
that was all they had to manage, so they could actually
Yeah.
manage them. But then they started adding new groups, and they don't know what to do, and they're
feel-
just like it's just a mess.
yeah, everything like I feel like everyone at all the artists at YG succeed in spite of YG, not because
Oh,
of
100%,
YG.
yeah. Like yeah, I agree. I think maybe not Big Bang, but other than that, 100%, yeah. Like
'Cause it's like I said, he's his own worst enemy, and I'm glad that he technically doesn't pull all the strings, like because I feel like he doesn't. When it comes to music, unfortunately, like I feel like he's just the one that says, "Nope, not good enough. Nope, your voice still
Yeah.
sucks or whatever." But like it definitely doesn't seem like he controls everything. But then again, we're talking about a guy that's like, "Ooh, what can I do instead of promoting my new idols? Let's make an idol dating show or like an idol
oh
dating
yeah,
show."
the 88 idol. We haven't even talked about that. Literally, everyone knows it's a horrible idea for like idols to date publicly. Like it's the downfall of idols, and it's dumb. They should be allowed to do that, but that's not like what idol fans. That's the whole point of idol fans is they're fantasizing that these people are their boyfriend or girlfriend. So
Mhm.
let's get them all in trouble by having them date on a variety show and like ruin their lives.
And
It's
low
like that's a
key,
great idea.
low key, YG's
God.
just looking for a new wife.
Who's even gonna be on that show? Like,
I
God.
don't know.
I hope
don't
no one.
know.
Like, they're not even gonna be able to get anyone out because like no company outside of YG is gonna put idols on that show.
I
Nope.
swear, if
not-
YG puts
unless
if he
it's
puts
like older
Blackpink on there?
people, like if it's
No,
like
if he
it's-
does, that's just
like maybe you could get like Sojin from Girls' Day or like some of the older idols or like Brown Eyed Girls members or something that are like the age where they're gonna marry and like they're older. But I doubt any of them would want to go on that show. And like
Yeah.
the newer idols that are popular, none of those companies are gonna put them on that show unless it's all
Nope.
unless it's like straight up from the start proven like it's all fake and it's like we got married type thing.
yeah.
Then people will go on it. But like if they actually want, like, I don't know why even call it a dating show at that point. Like it's just
It's
dumb.
TV. It's just reality TV.
They should just do like real people instead of
Why-
idols.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like it'd be more
Why do-
successful for that
Well,
way.
so there is a show that's kind of like that I heard, like,
Like
because
The Bachelor?
Sojin was on it. No, so
Hmm.
it's a show where Korean celebrities
Is that the
go-
gorilla date or
go
whatever?
overseas. Well, no, that's different. Grill
Oh.
dates where they just walk around town and like
Yeah.
do stuff in public. No, there's a show where Korean celebrities go overseas and like date a foreign dude for like a day or two.
Where do I sign up?
Exactly. Because I know Sojin was on that show, and so like her and a couple other Korean celebrities went to like it was like Belgium or France or something, and like just dated like these three random dudes for like a few days
What?
and like filmed it.
What?
So like that's a thing, but like, and that makes sense, like because you're just dating like foreign dudes that it's like it's not gonna be like it's something completely like what is the word I'm thinking of? Like it's not permanent.
It's not real.
Yeah, it's not real. It's not permanent. It was just like yeah, it was just like it's only gonna be for those 2 days. They're never gonna see each other again, probably.
Yeah.
Like maybe they contact each other over the internet, but and it was older Korean celebrities too. It was like actresses. It was Sojin, who's in her 30s. Like they're not sending like Kangmina to
No.
Belgium and to date
If
some
Kangmina
dude.
ends up on the show, I'm entering.
No,
No,
so- Yeah, I don't know. Dating show just sounds dumb. And like YG should have never gotten into variety shows. Like none of these sound like good ideas or are gonna
he did not
do well at all.
Why, like just YG can barely manage like the music aspect of it, like let alone just like trying to open up
Yeah,
branch into
exactly.
variety shows. Like next thing you know, YG is gonna start dramas or whatever. Oh God, he actually might. Oh, why did I say that? Why
I
did
mean, he
say
does
that?
have models and actors, so
Oh
it's
no.
possible.
Yeah, one of
Oh my
them's in 101.
Actually, I think
No, Hyunbin didn't make it. He's
Oh,
in,
he didn't
he's
make
in,
it.
He's in JBJ.
He's at JBJ. That's right.
Lee Jong-suk is under YG. Actually, yeah, he is. He's a really famous K-drama actor. Like he was in let's see, he was in Pinocchio, which is really popular. I Hear Your Voice, School 2013, stuff like that. Doctor Stranger.
Yeah,
I might have just. It's possible that I've heard of these just because my friend's a really big fan of him. But yeah,
I mean, they have a lot. He has a lot of actors under him, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. I think in terms of that type of stuff, I don't think he really has
No,
any.
he doesn't touch it. I'm
Does
sure
touch.
just
He
the
only
music.
cares about the music, and
Yep.
if you notice, like, everything. I don't know. I just wish all of the groups were in things like the Black Label and High Grind, just like
High ground.
High Ground. I know. I
Yeah.
just like pissing Jacob off. Where it's like they can do what they want and like they don't have to
Yeah.
deal with
Because Black Label and High Ground do fine without YG. Like that's the genius of YG is that if you're under the label without where YG doesn't get his like dirty fingers all over it, you do amazing. You do pretty good.
Mhm.
So I think
Good.
I'd have to say that pretty much like this isn't just conjecture or just like being angry. I mean, we are angry just because like if it's coming out that we're angry, it's not because like we like hate YG groups or whatever. We love
Because
them.
we
It's
care. No, we care about
we-
his groups.
Yeah, we care about the groups to the point that it's stupid that they're not releasing music, and to that end, it's hurting them financially now. Like we're like there's been all these reports of where we're like pretty much YG used to be like up there 1-2 with
SM.
like SM, but now like JYP's
Yep.
basically like leapfrogged them like easily
Yeah.
at this point. Between
Well,
like,
yeah, because
Twice got 7 Stray Kids is
2
gonna
p.m.
like, blow
still
up.
makes
Yeah.
tons of money with concerts. Like, because
Yep.
JYP can handle promoting
Multiple
many groups.
and multiple
like-
groups of the same gender.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Actually, maybe.
No, I mean 2 p.m. does fine. I mean they're all about to go to the army, so they're gonna take a break now. But like
yeah.
they have Stray Kids now, and like Got7 does great.
Yep.
I mean when Miss A was around, Miss and Wonder Girls and Twice were all going strong for a year there. Like I mean Miss A didn't put anything in, but like Faye and Suzy had releases.
Yep.
Wonder Girls had great stuff.
Whereas literally, like
Twice is
Lehigh,
insane.
21 CL and Blackpink can't release anything in the same like decade.
I was gonna say Twice has put out more music than like all of them, and they're been around for like
not
2
even
years.
oh my god, you're not even joking. Like if you like when you
Yep.
think about it, like all the music that Lehigh and like 21 and Blackpink have released combined is probably I think Twice is
Twice
definitely
has
close.
2 full albums and 3 mini albums,
And
Yeah.
Japanese
and 2
like,
repackages.
and Japanese
plus 2 Japanese singles.
Wait, 2 full albums?
Well,
full album.
a repackaged full album and a full album.
yeah,
'Cause
like just
Okay.
like,
Twice Coaster Lane 2 is a full album.
that's insane.
Yeah.
It's like 12 songs or whatever.
I like it. Like it sounds weird considering like like especially if like for people that maybe like becoming as what like American music fans where it's like, oh, why are you pushing them to release music so much? Where it's a weird thing in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mentality where if you're
Yeah.
not releasing music, you're not doing good.
I can answer that in one sentence or in 2 sentences. Blackpink debuted in August 2016.
Yep.
It is now February 2018. They
And
have
they
5 songs.
Twice has 5 albums, and
No,
they've
you
been
know
like
what's
the
funny?
same
No.
debuted around the same time.
Hold on, when did Dat Stick like get popular? Friggin' the artist formerly known as
Rich Brian.
Rich Brian, debuted in 2016. He has an entire album out already. Why? How can 88 Rising be a better label than friggin' YG is when it comes to managing multiple artists?
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just dumb. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. It's like, I think, like, yeah, their stocks have been like dropping constantly. I think a big sign you'll see is if these rumors of Psy leaving are true. Like, there's been
Oh
rumors
yeah. I
Take
think he's
everyone
definitely
with
gonna
him.
leave and
that Psy
start
is
his own.
starting his own company, like not a subsidiary company of YG, like his own, just the side label or whatever he wants to call it.
Yep.
Because there was rumors for a while that he was going to start Psy-G as the subsidiary. But now those rumors are he's just leaving YG.
He should leave. He doesn't.
If that happens,
he never needed YG.
That's just like proof that the ship is sinking.
Well,
like,
I mean, he Gangnam Style came out while it was his first song at YG.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could say that, but
yeah, I wouldn't say he didn't need YG, but
I feel like Gangnam Style would have.
He definitely doesn't need YG now.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I do have to say is that pretty much like there's only so many times people can get burned by YG groups, like falling in love with a YG group, not having them release music, and then disbanding or just stuff happening and they just stop releasing. Like, there's gonna be a point where people get burned and they're just gonna be like, I'm not gonna listen to YG groups anymore because why am I going to put myself through this when they're literally gonna release they're literally gonna release like one song every like new millennium or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly a thought I had. I recently because I've been recently buying like discographies and stuff to fill out my library, and that's literally a thought I had when buying Big Bang's music. I was like, I almost don't want to buy this to not support YG.
Yeah.
Like, I love Big Bang's music, but I like almost didn't buy it because I just want YG to fail and for his artists to go elsewhere and like actually thrive.
Or no, like we're going to. Here's the plan. We're going to get rich off of Twice Coin, and we're going to have a hostile takeover of YG.
Yep.
We're going to out Fantasia.
I mean, I'm buying all of the IY groups once that happens anyway. So, making IY entertainment.
Like seriously, it's not just in terms of like fans getting fed up. Eventually, yeah, like the investors are going to get fed up. Like. Especially with investors that might not necessarily understand the intricacies of the music business, they just see the bottom line. It's just like, hey, you're not releasing music, we're not gonna make money, so why would I invest any type of money into this company?
Yeah, and I mean, I think,
exactly.
I mean, their stock's been on a decline, and I think with all this wasted money going into these dumb variety shows that probably aren't gonna pan out,
no one watches.
Like, it's gonna keep going down. Like, what is he doing? Why is he not like he says? So there are rumors that Winner is filming a music video right now. Like, it came out today. There's rumors that Blackpink's going to release a mini album. Like, iKON actually did release an album. So, like, supposedly those artists are releasing stuff soon. But who knows if that actually pans out. We can't trust them because, like you said, 2NE1 didn't put out anything for, like, forever. Like, they put out so little. We have no idea. And like we said, CL's songs have been ready to go for a year now.
More than a year.
Yep.
Nothing's come out of that.
She put out an apology letter, like the early last year, being like, we have some stuff. Like even with 21, like, I have some stuff on my own or whatever that I haven't been able to release or whatever. And it's crazy. But like I just say, like in general, like the downfall of any sort of company is like it's just like it's the same for like any like no matter what field you're in. It's like retail or like I don't know, like manufacturing or whatever. It's it's like trying to expand too fast and expanding into stuff that's so stupid that it like has nothing to do.
Yeah, it's not
that's not
money.
like that's not what your bread and butter is. Like
going into our other hobby of video games, that's how THQ died. They made that dumb like tablet thing for kids. They made like millions of them, and then they sold none of them.
Yeah.
And they went bankrupt.
Yeah, like there's only so many bad investments you can make before all these investors are like, no, we're not gonna give you our money. You're just gonna squander it on stupid dating shows that you're trying to find a new wife for.
Yeah.
Like that's basically the bottom line when it comes to YG. It's it's a ticking time bomb at this point, honestly. Like, either, like, shit or get off the pot. Either start releasing more music or everyone's just going to leave you. You're going to get left behind in the dust because there's no shortage of good music. There's no shortage of, like, up-and-coming, like, labels that know what they're doing when it comes to promoting their artists. So, like, YG can't half-ass it anymore. Like, you're way past it. Like, K-pop is at the point where you can't half-ass it and just get away with making money at this point. So, like...
Yep.
There needs to be like a rude awakening at that company.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, Jacob?
No, I just like I didn't want to keep putting it off just because like there's so much stuff that like keeps irking us over the like every
it's like
week,
every week
like
we're getting
comes
new
out.
news. That's like, oh my god, what are they doing?
Yeah, and like this is the kind of stuff you read about when companies start going out of business or whatever. I mean,
Like, honestly, if it comes out that they're actually doing something smart, we've been wrong all along, bravo. But until then, get your crap together,
yeah,
YG.
like who knows? Maybe YG is playing some like 5-dimensional chess that we don't understand yet as like simple K-pop
Yeah,
fans.
he's 10,000 moves ahead, don't you know?
Yeah, but
But
I
he's
mean,
still an asshole
yeah,
as a person.
as a person, definitely. I all respect I have for YG is just gone at this point. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And I mean, if I ever meet him, I will literally
Oh,
say that to his face.
It came out a couple weeks ago. He said he's gonna start suing people for slander. I'm like, well, he's gonna sue us after this episode. I'm like, well, I dare you. We're American. We have
Mr.
freedom of
YG,
speech.
Mr.
You can't sue us.
Mr. YG, I dare you to sue me. I dare you. I dare you. I am not afraid of you, little man.
Yeah.
But we are afraid of CJ Entertainment because
we are afraid of CJ
get our
Entertainment.
YouTube channel deleted.
Please,
Yep.
CJ Senpai, spare us your wrath. But no, seriously, yeah, like there's only so much YG can do to protect like his reputation if he keeps doing all this stupid stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I have to say. I've said my piece with
Yeah.
YG.
I think we're good.
So that being said,
That-
thanks for listening. Please subscribe if you haven't done so, and you like our stuff. Lately we've been on a big uptrend. So those of you who are new, thank you for joining us.
Hello, new friends from
we got, like,
concerts and stuff.
new subscribers, like one a day the past week.
Yep.
So yeah, welcome. Although we should probably welcome them at the beginning of the show in case they don't listen all the way
Yeah,
through.
we're probably not gonna listen to this anyway. And also, yeah, just heads up, we have some unboxings coming up.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, I unboxed Twiceland, the opening Blu-ray. I unboxed Susie's album, and I unboxed both versions of Chungha's album. But like I said, for the Chungha album, I think I might save it for after Wujusonia and Wiki Miki come out and just do like a week. But yeah, Susie and Twiceland hopefully get out by the end of this week or next week.
Yep.
Same with my vlog for
Yeah.
Astro, which I promised to release and keep it under 20 minutes or so. But yeah, no, amazing concert. You'll see all like the stuff about it soon.
Speaking of which, I did actually watch the Twiceland Blu-ray. It
was great, wasn't it?
It was very good. Well, they literally, okay, so it's funny because I didn't realize how long ago this was, but it was the day Knock Knock came out, so it's like a year. Like they performed it at the end, like as the second encore, because
cool.
they were like the music video is coming out in 3 hours. Like, be sure to watch it, and then they performed it. But they actually performed every song from their first 3 mini albums.
Wow,
Nice.
And they did amazing covers. They did freaking Formation.
But those aren't
Man,
on the Blu-ray.
No.
That would have been.
I was a little upset, but I knew
been like that'd be 100% worth it.
I knew they wouldn't because one, licensing fees are a bitch.
They gotta pay for it.
And two, like then like you don't need to go to the concert. You just watch the Blu-ray. Like, I mean, sure, obviously you get the concert experience, but because that's why like after Sochi, I have Sochi's first DVD, first concert on DVD, and they actually did get all the licensing for all the songs. Like Tiffany's Umbrella is on there, and like Yuri's Two Step, and Jessica's Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie Girl. It's so bad. But yeah,
iconic
they paid all the licensing fees, and then I was really upset because the second concert they didn't, so we didn't get Lady Marmalade, Taney cover, and so
you
I
can find it on YouTube though.
Yeah, but I didn't buy the
It
concert
exists in
DVD
YouTube.
because I was like,
no point.
Yeah. But I did buy this one. It was worth it. It had really good behind the scenes too. It had like over an hour of behind the scenes stuff. So
look forward to the unboxing of that. You unboxed it, right?
yeah, I unboxed it, but I unboxed it before I watched it. So like that's why I wanted to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I think that wraps everything up.
Yep.
Annyeong.
Goodbye.
Stay creamy.
Throbbingly creamy.
Damn it.
Moving on to Holiday. Oh, so I'm in love with someone else.
The Girls'
Holiday.
Generation song.
Yes.
Holiday.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm in love with someone else that did have a music video. She's actually putting out 4 music videos for this album.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, one a week. So
Oh shoot! So yeah,
I'm in love.